Hey guys, we're back here with Marvel Future Fight. I'm gonna do a more in-depth look at the Ant-Man uniform in this Quantumania movie. So let's do this. All right, so this is the Quantum Mania movie Ant-Man, and basically it is the newest uniform that is available. And if I had to be honest with you, if you had to compare with all the other uniforms, the latest uniform is always the best uniform. Everything else is kind of irrelevant. All right, that's how it works in this game. This is the tier 3 Quantum Charge. Decreases all speed by 30% for enemies, stuns the enemy, decreases defense, applies to self, ignores dodge rate, 80% chance to penetrate armor, invincible, increased attack by 60%. This is tier 2. It increases all your damage by 40%. And then increases dodge rate by 87%. So, most likely the enemy is going to miss. This is a passive, increases physical attack by 40%. So, they've been increasing the attack for multiple uh, uniforms for the longest time now. So, I'm not surprised with all the increases. It's pretty crazy. But you got fracture increases, physical damage, the first attack, second attack stuns, physical attack again. The third attack generally is the buff attack, right? So stuns the enemy, decreases character size by 50%. All basic attack decrease by 10% for the enemy, right? So their character size is decreased as basic, and defense is decreased as well. It accumulates true damage. You see, what's very good about Ant-Man has always been the ability to be missed, right? But this one, it increases dodge rate. Guaranteed dodge rate. So it's not even just dodge rate. So you're guaranteed to dodge it by 87%, which obviously makes the enemy miss you. So that's the benefit that this Ant-Man still has. Which means if you like the previous Ant-Man, you'll definitely like this one. Decreases all basic defense by 10%, stacks up to 40%, ignores immunity. So if your enemy is immune and ignores that, recovers 25% HP, so it heals. It increases basic attack and critical rate and speed. It has invincible for the fourth attack. And what is immune to all damage? Increases basic damage by 100%. So it doesn't have immune to all damage. But basically, it's a character where he will miss, or the enemy will miss. Now, I used to use this character, but now I don't, because I don't want to upgrade myself with the uniform. But if you feel like, hey, you still want to use this character, then obviously you could upgrade yourself. And of course, that's all. The guaranteed dodge rate is beneficial. That has always been an Ant-Man signature thing. He doesn't have immune to all damage, which is interesting because if you have a combination of guaranteed dodge rate and immune to all damage, this character can be very good. Now, they didn't want to do that. So all they did was, they put the guaranteed dodge rate at 87%. And even though 87% seemed like a pretty high number, it's not 100%. So anyways, I wouldn't recommend this character. Sure, if you were going to rank him to tier 3, then you would. But for me, right, I left him at tier 2. He used to be very good in tier 2. There's so many characters out there to choose from that I haven't leveled up personally, but if you have the resources to level them up, then obviously you can level them up, right? And he'll probably be very beneficial. But for me, personally speaking, I already have a bunch of characters I haven't leveled up that are very good, unfortunately, so I don't think I will be personally taking him up there. But if you like Ant-Man, he can definitely be used. It's just that you need to make sure you rank him up and not leave him at tier 2 like me, right? But it's going to cost about 1,000 750 if you want to buy his uniform. Alright, so I looked at the attack in the other videos, but none of his attack goes off the screen. You'll notice that most of his attacks, right, are pretty much on screen. If he goes off the screen, then obviously that's beneficial. I think the fourth attack is pretty cool. Now that's his tier. So that's his tier 3 attack. There wasn't any animation as well, which is, I guess, what they're doing nowadays because they don't want to pay to make the animation. You see, we got this special thing that is around us, and so the Pim particle has the character size increased by 30%, basic attack by 30%, defense by 30% if you get Captain America there. But anyways, I mean, like I was saying, the character, if you're into Ant-Man, then obviously you should get him. But personally for me, I wouldn't get him because, like I was saying, there's plenty of characters out there. There's like a million characters, and I'm pretty sure there's characters better than Ant-Man. But, you know, if you like Ant-Man, then you should get him.